So, so in today's video, I want to talk to you about the 5 things every online entrepreneur must have. Before I get into that, I have so what I said last week was, I'm going to put up another deal for my affiliate marketing course. If you guys want that, there is a link in the description box below. There is a code. You can use September deal, all caps, and it'll get you $150 off. That coupon code is only good for 5 people, and it expires at the end of September 10th. So September 10th at midnight, it expires. All right. So I just want to kind of get that out of the way. If you guys want to check that out, go check it out. If you have questions, let me know. Send me an email, message me over on Facebook, or a comment here. But 5 things every online entrepreneur must have. This is just my opinion based on my experience, what I've been doing. Adam for President 2020. Thanks, John. So this is just my experience. Kind of what I've seen over the years. Like I said, many times before, I've been doing this since about 2006. So, over 10 years. Been successful for maybe, 8 or 9, probably about 9 years. And then probably the last, 4 or 5 years, it's really been, blowing up. So 5 things. The first thing is I highly recommend you have a YouTube channel, because right now, 2017, the biggest thing that I see is video. Video is just exploding here on YouTube, over on Instagram, obviously Snapchat, over on Facebook. Anywhere people can put video, they're putting video. The reason why is because people engage better with video than any other form out there. I used to run a bunch of different websites from probably the past year or so. A lot of those websites, they're still active, but the difference is I'm not putting up as much just written content, word for word. A lot of it is maybe 200, 300, maybe 400 words, but then there's videos in between. The reason why I'm doing that is because they engage more. Google will rank them higher if there's a video actually on the page than if there isn't. So that's just what I see. Ryan, yeah, I'll explain about scanning items in just a second. So right after I get through this part of the video, I'll explain that, because in like 30 minutes, 40 minutes actually, gonna go get a haircut. I've been putting that off again for about 2 weeks, so I want to get that done. Second thing is social media pages. Like I said before, video is great, but if you don't have the social media pages to actually promote the video, promote any of your content, promote whatever it is you're doing, then how are you supposed to get it out there? Facebook, Instagram are my 2 favorites. Facebook I like better as far as total overall traffic. Only reason I say that is because I use paid traffic. I use paid advertising. That's one of the ways I can get traffic to an offer, to a course, to some affiliate product, whatever it is, a new website. That's what I do. As far as Instagram is another. I use paid traffic there as well, but not as much. So I like to use both those. Some people like Twitter, some people like Instagram. There's Snapchat. There's so many other ones out there. So use whatever you feel comfortable with. In my opinion, Facebook and Instagram are the best right now. Facebook actually owns Instagram, so it makes it nice that they integrate very easily together. But again, that's just my choice. Next thing is a website. I've told you guys many times, you do not need a website to make money online, and that's 100% true. You don't need it. But I highly recommend having a website. If you're an online entrepreneur, if you want to build your brand, whether it's around you personally, around a business that you're running, whatever it is, I highly recommend you have a website. Have an About Me page. Have a Contact Us page. Have a space where you can put an email opt-in. Even do something as simple as like a resource page. One thing that I've never mentioned, I've never mentioned how much I make from my my resource page or the tools I use page over on my Homemade Entrepreneur's website. So what that does is I send people there that are curious what items I use, what scanner I use, what phone, what computer, what printer I use to run my Amazon FBA business. So I send people over there, and if they click on a link and they buy, I get a small commission from Amazon. So on that, on a typical month, probably anywhere from $300 to $500 a month. And I wrote that a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, something like that. So it's something that I wrote one time, and I continue to make money off it just because the value it provides. It shows people exactly what I'm using, and I keep it updated. So if I change what I'm using, I'll change the page. But I haven't changed anything in like a year and a half. So I just keep it up. The next thing is an email list. I've said this before, even in my last video, was pretty much all about building an email list, that will actually convert. Just in the last video I did yesterday, talked about how I put up pretty much a sales funnel together. And this isn't something that I created this sales funnel. It's only me that's doing. There's other people out there doing it, but they're probably not going to show you exactly how they create this funnel, how much it's doing, and how it's converting. So like I said, I did probably close to $5,000 in 7, 8, whatever days. So it did really well. But at the same time, if you're not building that email list, how are you supposed to get those people in? How are you supposed to sell anything to them? How are you supposed to make any money? You can't. The nice thing about having an email list is that you can keep promoting to these people over and over again. One thing you'll notice if you sign up for my passive income guide, you notice that I don't just push stuff down your throat. I'm not sending you affiliate link after affiliate link. I'm not sending you to my YouTube channel, to my website, to all this stuff. I'm trying to actually give you value to show you that you will benefit from being on the list. Every once in a while, yeah, I'll send out an affiliate link to something I believe in. It's probably gonna be ClickFunnels, probably be ConvertKit. It's probably gonna be something that has to do with online entrepreneurship. Not, hey, you want to lose weight? Go buy this, new, ab toner or whatever. That doesn't fit in. That also, leads me to kind of my next point is you want to stick to your core email list. You want to build that. That's what you want to build your foundation. You want to build your business on. So for me, it's online entrepreneurship and passive income. How I do what I do, how I live the lifestyle that I do, and kind of go from there. Okay, so an email list is very important for any online entrepreneur. If you guys have been running your business for very long, you know that is 100% true. That if you have an email list, 100 people, 1,000, 10,000 people, you send out an email, and depending on the response that you get back, you might sell a course, you might sell get a commission from an affiliate offer. You might get 100 people to go watch your new Facebook video, join your new Facebook group or Instagram account, whatever it is. You can get some people in there to be extremely engaging, and that actually helps you grow your business even more. The next thing is a virtual assistant. I've talked about this in the past, and I know I promised to do more videos on hiring a virtual assistant and all that. I still have that on my calendar, my to-do list of videos to record. I think that's coming up in the next week or so. So I just wanted to mention that. But if you don't have a virtual assistant, get one. Okay, they don't have to be somebody from India or from the Philippines. Those are 2 places I like to use. But if you have somebody from here in the US, Canada, Mexico, wherever, anywhere across the world, do it. Get somebody that you can hire at a reasonable rate. The person that I usually hire, they're usually right about $5 to $6.50 per hour, which is a little higher than some places, but that's perfectly fine because I know exactly what it is they're going to do. I can delegate all these tasks that I don't want to do personally or I don't have the time to do, and they can do it. I pay them for the results that they're getting me. Now, if I'm going to pay them for 10 hours and they write 1 article, that's not going to work. Obviously, it shouldn't take 10 hours to write 1 article unless it's just a masterpiece, but that's probably not the case. Hire a virtual assistant that you can trust. Okay, talk to them. Do emails, do Skype, whatever it takes. Trust this person that you're going to hire and really build your business, not just on your back alone. Have them help you. Okay, I wouldn't be where I'm at today if I didn't have people that helped me along the way. And I'm not just talking about mentors. I'm talking about virtual assistants, people that I paid to write articles, to build links, to do editing for videos, to create new social media accounts, to build those accounts. I wouldn't be where I am today if I didn't have that. Okay, so for any online entrepreneur out there, if you don't have a virtual assistant or a team that is backing you, start building it. Start with 1 person. Get them to where they're pretty much working either a part-time job, full-time job, at least 20 hours a week. And then after you do that, hire a 2nd person, then a 3rd. At least make sure everyone gets 20 hours a week. That's what I like to do, because if you give them 20 hours a week, they're going to be a little bit more loyal, unless you give them like 5 hours and you're paying them just top dollar. But that probably isn't the case. Give them enough work, pay them enough, because they will stay loyal, they will stick around, and they'll help you grow your business. Not just today or next week or next month, but they might be around next year or 5 years down the road. One bonus tip, one bonus thing I want to recommend is to set a schedule. Every online entrepreneur needs a schedule. If you're like me, when I first started, I thought, okay, this is great. I'm working from home. I can do whatever I want to do. know, I can play video games, I can watch TV, I can get up at 11 o'clock or noon if I want to. By not setting a schedule, what I did was I set myself up to fail very quickly, because I'd get up at 11 o'clock or noon because I'd go to bed late because I'd be watching TV, watch a movie, or play a video game, and I'd never get anything done. That was an issue. How are you supposed to grow your business if you are not getting any results? You're not. Okay, so do that. Set a schedule. It doesn't have to be down to the minute. It could be down to every 15 minutes, every half an hour, even every hour. What I like to do is I set up my schedule. It's usually every 15 minutes. There are certain hours throughout the day, so usually between 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock, where I set it up for every 15 minutes. The reason why I do that and I don't do it in the mornings, because the morning, I'm not a morning person at all. I'm more of a night person, so I'll stay up till 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning to get stuff done, because I know if I went to bed at 10 or 11 and tried to wake up at 5 or 6, it's probably not going to happen. I can get in a workout or something in the morning. I can do email, stuff like that. But as far as really unlocking my brain, opening up my mind, and getting stuff done like that, it's probably not going to happen. So if you guys have any question on this, let me know. Like I said in the beginning of this video, if you missed it, I do have an affiliate marketing coupon that you can use for my affiliate marketing course. The coupon code is all caps. It is September deal for $150 off. There are 5 coupons that you can use, and it expires on September 10th at midnight. So make sure you use that if you're interested. So let's get to the questions. So again, if you guys have any other questions, let me know, whether it's about this, it's about Amazon, about affiliate marketing, about online business, whatever it is, I'll answer those right now. Ryan says, hey, can you explain what scanning items, what the number ranking means? So Ryan, when you're scanning items, so let's say it's in toys, the ranking, it's called the BSR, the bestseller ranking from Amazon. What that number, it's pretty much just like an arbitrary number that Amazon gives to a product that is selling. So the number 1 product in that category is the one that's selling the best out of all the items inside that category. Okay, so if it's number 1, chances are if you were to buy it, you can sell it, it's going to sell extremely fast as long as your pricing is competitive. If you are number 100 and let's say 200,000 in toys, then obviously you're the 200,000 at that specific time. These numbers change every single day, okay, multiple times throughout the day. So don't think just because it's the number 1 toy today, it's gonna be number 1 tomorrow. Okay, it could be number 1 today, but 2 days from now it could be number 200 or 500, maybe 10,000. These numbers change very quick, very fast. So don't think that just because it is at this number at this present time, it's going to stay that way. Just because something is 150,000, you think it's going to sell, it could be just an influx because maybe somebody bought a bunch for a birthday party, or it was a hot new toy, or somebody just bought one. Because there's so many items and the numbers change so often, that toy at 150,000 tomorrow, or maybe later today, it could be at 300 or 400,000. So that's how fast things change. Hopefully that kind of answers your question. Best equipment in laptops, cameras, etc. So as far as laptops, really, it's kind of your choice. Most people will swear by the new Apple MacBook, the MacBook Pro, and that's perfectly fine. Do you need a $2,000-$3,000 laptop? Maybe, maybe not. Do I have one? I don't even have that powerful of a MacBook. Mine, about a few years ago, I use it I don't use it that often. The only reason I like to use it is because it has a better battery life than the computer that I'm using right now, which is just a PC. It's actually HP Pavilion. This is actually one I picked up because my other computer 6 or 8 months ago, that one got in the water or fell in the water or whatever, fell in like a mop bucket. Then after that, I got another one. So as far as asking about what's the best laptop, it's really your choice. I think I've replaced this laptop right here probably 3 times in the past 4 months. Most recently, a couple weeks ago. So I go through them quite a bit. So to go through a $2,000 or $3,000 laptop compared to I think this one's like 900 or something. I'd rather spend 900 than 2,000 or 3,000 every month and a half, 2 months. Best camera, again, it really depends on what you're using it for. Some people will swear by Canon products. Some people like Sony. So it really just depends. Those are usually the two that are comparable. The products that I use is the Canon G7X Mark II, which is more like a vlogging style camera. It's pretty small. And then I also have a Canon 70D. Then I have a bunch of lenses and all that stuff, Rode mic, lighting, all that. So again, it really depends. There's the Sony products out there. The Sony RX100 is a great vlogging camera. The Mark V is, but again, it's really up to your preference and what you like. Ryan says also, I'm just starting. Can I get a good start? Only using the Amazon seller app. What is lacking making you use Profit Bandit? So the one I don't really use Profit Bandit too much anymore. I still have it. So Profit Bandit, FBA Scan, there's Scoutify, and then there's the Amazon seller app. Two that I use the most are FBA Scan and Amazon seller app. Amazon seller app won't tell you for clothing, because I do buy a lot of clothing. It doesn't tell you the ranking for clothing. Also, any app outside of the Amazon seller app, it's pulling the information from an API. So what that kind of means is that the information is going to be somewhat right. It's not going to be 100% accurate every single time, but it's software. Any software is going to have mistakes here and there. So again, it's kind of up to your what do you like? And some people like FBA Scan because it gives you so much information. Some people like Profit Bandit. Some people like Scoutify because it's so basic. So again, it's up to you. Hey, what's going on, Jeremy? Phil says, I just signed up for Shopify. What do you suggest is the best way to advertise it? Best way to advertise anything on Shopify is going to be Facebook, and it's going to be Instagram ads. Okay, Facebook is going to probably convert a little bit better than Instagram, and you want to make sure. So what I've seen from some people, because when people are shopping on getting to your website from Facebook or from Instagram, they're probably pulling it up on a mobile phone. So iPhone, smartphone, whatever. If they're doing that, so I've seen some websites that work horribly. They just suck on mobile. So if that's the case, make sure you test it out. That if you're getting a lot of your sales and stuff is traffic coming from mobile, you need to switch over your site. I know Shopify works very well with that, but I've seen some people, they just put up some stupid things and it totally messes it up. So just make sure you test both versions. But again, to advertise it, it's going to be Facebook. Even doing some YouTube videos and then promoting those with AdWords, that works well. You're going to pay a little bit more, but if your video gains any traction, then that's what's going to pay. Is that as your video is gaining traction, you cut off the payment, you cut off the advertising, your video is still going to gradually grow, but you're not going to have to pay all this money because you can stop the advertising. Jeremy asks, best thing to start with as a beginner to gain momentum. So the best thing to start with and to gain momentum, those are two different things. In my opinion, the best thing to start would be affiliate marketing. To gain momentum, I'd probably start building a brand of pages around your name, what you're doing, your journey. Yeah, that's probably what I do. Yeah, YouTube, Facebook pages, Instagram. Just start building up so people understand who you are, kind of where you started from today, and as you grow, as you start gaining momentum, it's really just gradually grows, and then all of a sudden it just takes off. And that's what I've seen on every one of my businesses. Some take off in a couple of days, some take off in a couple months, some take years. So just start building those businesses, putting the ideas out there, and just start going with it. But yeah, I'd recommend affiliate marketing. And that's one of the things that people have been getting into a lot lately. I started affiliate marketing. My very first income online was affiliate marketing, and I got paid for a book. It's like $6 or $13. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I got paid like $6 or $13, and I was excited for it. It was a book that I sold on ClickBank. So, and that was 11 years ago. Yeah, and Jeremy, if you have any question on that, or if you want to know how to get into affiliate marketing, my course in the description box below will take you through all that. Like I said today, there are 5 coupon codes for $150 off. and those expire at the end of this weekend. So on September 10th, 2017, that coupon code will expire. How big of a spread do you look for with retail arbitrage? As long as I can make 30% ROI, I'm happy. I will buy it. And even though I know 30%, if the price were to drop and I'm in it and I only have a 30% spread on it right now, I could potentially, break even. I could potentially lose money, but that's just the way I run my business. That's how I've been doing it for a while. So stick to something that you are comfortable with. If you're just starting out and you don't want to, risk your money based on a 30%, potential profit, that's completely fine. That's your decision. It's your business. Run it the way you want to run it. Like I said, that's just what I do. Is there any website or app to track down current garage sales? There's one. It's some yard sales, or look on Google. Google it. Let's see who else. Easy Resales would probably know. I think that's the one. He posted something like a year ago or something, or maybe it was Raking Profit about going to yard sales. I don't really go to yard sales that often. The only reason I ever did was to find some products to resell on Amazon, but the main reason was because my kids wanted to. My kids kind of grew out of it. They didn't like it this year, so we only went to, I think, two or three yard sales. So again, I don't remember what the site is, but there is one. There's an app out there too. What can I do to maximize my Facebook ads? I'm getting a lot of clicks through my ads, but zero sales. Do you have Pixel on your page? You want to track to see what people are doing, and my guess is if you're getting clicks but no sales, it could be your ad copy is misleading. Could be one. You could be targeting the wrong audience. What most people do is they target people based on their interests. So, for example, what's one? So an example, let's see. So let's say you're targeting cats. Okay, you want to sell cat sweaters or whatever. I don't care what it is. I'm not a big cat person, more a dog person. But let's say you're targeting cats. If you're targeting cats, most people are going to go into Facebook and they're target people that are interested in cats. Don't do that. Target your competition. Who's your competition? It's going to be PetSmart. It's going to be Petco. It's going to be, Pets R Us or Kitty Corner or whatever. I don't know if that's actually business, but you get the idea. Target your competition, because if somebody likes Petco, likes PetSmart, likes Kitty Corner, likes I don't know, Cat in the Hat or whatever. That's a terrible example, but you get the idea. If they like that company, that business, chances are they like cats, which is what you're promoting. So you target your competition instead of the actual interest, and you should be able to convert those people a little bit better. And you should be able to pay less for your clicks and everything, okay, and your conversions. Will you recommend Jungle Scout? What do you mean, do I recommend it? Do I recommend it? Yes, I do, and that is something I do, actively promote. As you can see in the description box below, I do have it's an affiliate, link. If you click on it, I make a little bit of money from it. If you do buy Jungle Scout, I do recommend it. I use it all the time. I do like it. Do I recommend you get both the web version or the web app and the Chrome extension? You don't need it. I highly recommend, and you absolutely must have the Chrome extension to really build your business. But if you don't have the web app, you don't need it. It does save a little bit of time, but again, that's something that I don't pay continuously. It's when I really want to, when I really need it and want to track products. That's kind of what I'm using it for. I'm not really using Jungle Scout to actively search for new ideas, just because you probably heard me talk about before. Everybody gets the same ideas. Everybody gets the same product. So because what you see, somebody else could be seeing, last week, could be seeing next week. People could be seeing it all the time. So just be aware of that. Jeremy says, I like Booku for tracking garage sales. Never heard of it, but thanks, Jeremy. What are the best advertising sites? Now, if you're talking about advertising such as like Facebook, Instagram, AdWords, Bing, I think was it InfoLinks or something like that. I don't remember the actual one. There's a bunch out there. The main ones that I use, I like Facebook, I like Instagram, I like Bing, I like AdWords. Google AdWords is going to be the most expensive, but usually you can really target the people, and especially in the categories that I'm in, Google AdWords converts better. I get more clicks, so people aren't just seeing my ad and just skipping right over it. They'll actually click through. So again, just because you're advertising on Facebook doesn't mean that's the place you need to advertise. If you're trying to sell, a $200,000, Ferrari on to somebody on Facebook, how many, millionaires do you know, or people that have that type of income are on Facebook all the time just searching for stuff? Probably not. Same thing with Instagram. You can try to sell, $100,000, investment or Rolex or something on Facebook, Instagram, probably not. You really got to figure out where or how to target and who you're going after. So that means you got to know your market. How are you selling on Amazon a month? How am I selling, or how much am I selling? So I'll kind of answer both. How are you selling? Everything's through FBA. As far as the items, toys, tools, clothing, grocery, kind of goes, private label products, wholesale, retail arbitrage, online arbitrage, do a little bit of thrifting, very little now. So that's kind of, how I'm selling stuff, kind of what am I making? It kind of just depends. I never really released all my numbers, but, it could be, I could do, $500 a day on, with toys. And so what you need to understand is I have multiple accounts. I don't track every single account. I have a private label account. I have a wholesale account, have a grocery account. Okay. Have a retail arbitrage, an online arbitrage account. Then I have stuff for thrifting, private label, and kind of garage sales. That's the one that I track on my phone. So that's really the only one that, I know of, that I can check, right now. So that one, it's at 2,900 today. So again, I don't do that one as often, but it's one that, I do use. The main thing now, because the hardest part with Amazon right now is that if you get the intellectual property right, if you get the IP claim, what you need to do is you have to submit some type of receipt. So I've been pretty much backing off of thrifting, garage sales, just because you can't really provide anything. And if you provide a receipt or something on a napkin, Amazon's not going to believe that. They're not going to care. So you really just got to watch that. I still do it, but I really watch what I buy. Yard Sale Treasure Map is the app. Yeah, I think that is Yard Sale Treasure Map. Maybe that's the one I heard of. But again, try them both. Try them all. See which one works. And what do you think about Conversion Pros? I'm not sure, Phil. I'm not sure what Conversion Pros is. I don't. So a lot of the software, it doesn't matter what business you're in. There's gonna be software that comes up. Could be new, could be out for a year. I stick to what I know. The only one that I've switched from, I was pretty much started new was ClickFunnels, just because I've heard so much about it, tried it out, loved it. So that's something that I switched to. But normally I don't. I stick to what I know, stick to what I've learned, and kind of base that off my experience. I'll be on here for like a couple more minutes. Guys, if questions, let me know. Because yeah, I gotta go get my haircut. This is getting hot. Oh, that was genius. I'll try that. My guess is you're talking about advertising, going after the competitors instead of the actual interest. Yeah, that's a big thing. If you do that, you should be able to cut your ad spend, maybe not in half, but probably pretty close. And then you should be able to get a higher conversion rate, and you're really going to target your audience. Joshi says, hi, do you think for drop shipping 30-day wait times for the item to arrive is fine? Wouldn't people get mad? If they don't know they're going to wait 30 days, yes. So just the other day I ordered, what did I order? I had to order a new tool to remove a back off of one of my watches. Just a special watch or something. So I had to order a new tool. The only place that had it, I think Amazon had it, but Amazon had it and that said it would get here, 3 days or whatever. Well, by the time I got the confirmation when it was supposed to be here, it's supposed to be here on September 27th to 28th. So because I canceled it and I just ordered it right off of eBay. I'm gonna pay half of it for eBay. And it's gonna come in like 5 days or something. So and so I didn't know that. If I knew that ahead of time, I probably been fine with that, even though I want to wear my watch sooner than that. But people will get mad if they don't know. So just be aware of that. Do you need a license from Apple to sell private label cases? I don't think you do, because it's not technically an Apple product. But I don't sell cases just because there's not a lot of money in it, and everyone sells it. That's usually where most people go. I try to go with other things that I'm not gonna have that much competition. I've been getting a lot of clicks, but no sales from Shopify. Yeah, so that's the thing. Just start work on who you're targeting, work on your ad copy, work on even your page. Sometimes the page is just laid out completely wrong. Maybe it's misleading. Maybe your prices are too high. Sometimes it's one of the things I recommend is because you're paying for the clicks. One thing I recommend, Phil, is pay for the clicks, but the first thing that they should see. So you want to kind of have an upside down homepage. What you want to see first thing when they land on it is an email opt-in where they get like an extra 15-20% discount on anything on your site. So by doing that, they're gonna put in their name, email address, submit it. So now you paid for the click, but now you have their email, and even if they don't buy it, you can still go back to them and you can sell them later. Hopefully that helps. That's something that a lot of my friends are doing on Shopify. That's something that I learned from, I think, Pat Flynn or John Chow years ago, doing upside down homepage, and you should be able to see more results. Because now you can start increasing your email opt-ins. So again, I'll be on here for like one more minute. I answer these couple more questions, and then that will be it. Do you think people would even buy any items online if it stated that it will take 1 month for it to come? Yeah, people do it all the time. People will, everyone has different, agendas, different budgets. So let's say somebody wanted to buy this case right here, and you can buy it. It's a Samsonite one, but let's say you can buy it on eBay for 99 cents shipped from China. Wait 30 days, or you can buy it on Amazon for $14.99. Some people will wait those 30 days because they don't need it today. Okay, and for 99 cents to buy something, who wouldn't do that? Best advice for newbies wanting to become an online entrepreneur: start today. Start today. Take massive action. Do whatever you can. Really invest in yourself. Don't just invest money. Invest time. Learn. Scale your business. Start now. Whatever business you want to get into. I've started many businesses, and a lot of them have failed. Some of them have been successful. Some of them kind of waver here and there. But in the end, if you keep putting in the time, you will see that they will succeed. But again, if you don't put the time in, you don't put in the effort, you don't invest into yourself, and that's, again, not just money, time, energy, learning. Education is the key to online business. If you can educate yourself on the different things that there are out there to do, I think you'll be more successful in the long run. So hopefully that answers your question. Again, thank you guys for watching this video. If you have any questions, please put them in the comment section below. Like I said, 5 coupon codes for my affiliate marketing course. It ends September 10th at midnight. If you guys are interested, check it out now. If not, no big deal. But I just want to put that out there for you because I know I said last week I would put another coupon code somewhere online. So here it is. Again, thanks you guys for watching. Smash that thumbs up button if you like this video, and I'll see you guys on the next one.